One of the weirdest concepts in gaming has to be the existence of the Slim console. In the early days of gaming, companies like Nintendo and Atari didn't release a slim version, and so because of that, gamers really didn't have any notion of what a slim console could be. Fast forward to today, not only do gamers anticipate a slimmer version of the current console, we practically expect it. Even Nintendo, a company that never goes with the industry, has come to release a slim version of their current console. And the PS5 is no different because the release of the Slim console is set to release in November. But before we talk about the PS5 Slim, we need to go back to 1994, the year that Sony entered the gaming industry with the PS1. The story of the PS1 is a video to itself. However, all you need to know is this: Sony never intended on being a video game company. They only got into the industry after a failed venture with Nintendo, where the PS1 was supposed to be made for Nintendo, but something happened and the deal fell through. Rumor has it that they were so mad at Nintendo that they decided to release that console anyways, and that's what became the PS1. But choosing to release the PS1 will be a fantastic decision on the part of Sony because of how successful the console was. Releasing the PS1 will go on to be a massive success, but this wasn't the only thing that Sony brought into the gaming industry. They also brought a new concept in how to market hardware. Fun fact, did you know that the release of the PS1 Slim was just months before the release of the PS2? And that gives you a clue as to why slim consoles exist at all. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, the size of the PS5 Slim is still a far cry from the size of the PS1 Slim. I mean, honestly, go look at the PS1 Slim. That thing is slim. Now, the PS5 isn't going to get such a significant upgrade, but it is going to come with 4 terabytes of space rather than what the original PS5 came with, which was about 850 gigabytes of space. Can somebody please tell Sony that I want all of my gigabytes back? And the PS5 Slim also comes in 2 different sections, which means you can now dress up your PS5 in different colors. If you want to put pink on the top, you can, and then put black on the bottom, you can, I think. And here's where we have to think about what Sony actually is doing, because honestly, let's think about this. Sony is already selling us sleeves for our PS5s. Just imagine if Sony starts to release 4 sets of plates for the new PS5. And you have to know that this is coming because the new PS5 isn't called the Slim PS5, it's actually called the new PS5, which means that the new PS5 isn't a Slim, it's just new. More on that concept to come. But if you want to see me dress in different colors, hit that subscribe button.